DZEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
Good morning, South Central States, and to all those from other parts of the world. Today, we are going to be stranded on a deserted island. And our question of the day is, if you were stranded on a deserted island, what would you bring? 3 items. What would you bring? And then you can also tell us why. So go ahead and add that in the chat. And we'll hopefully be able to read your answers online. And so joining me today to let me know what they're going to bring is my co-host, Nate.
Yes, I'm here. We're using funny voices. I'm going to bring a voice changer box to the island. No, I'm just kidding. Nathan Russell here in Fort Worth, kind of chilly.
And also joining us from another state, Charmaine.
Yes, I'm here. Good morning. Very excited to be stranded on this island with you guys.
So we'll start with you then, Charmaine. We're not stuck together. We're all on different islands.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Sorry. Okay. So Charmaine, tell us, what's the first thing you would bring if you were stranded on a deserted island?
Okay, I was thinking about this. I said that whenever I was telling them, I was just like, I think I would still want some amenities, which is very unfortunate. So I think I would get a solar powered generator. That's my thing. I packed it on the plane.
Okay, so first of all, could you even carry a generator?
I think we didn't mention if we can carry it. I assumed it washed up on sea with me, and that's where it will stay.
Well, if it was washed up on sea, wouldn't it be disabled because of all the components? Like it's got salt water now.
No, it works. It works fine. I tried it.
It's water. It's a waterproof solar.
Yeah, a waterproof solar powered generator. Okay. This also means that one of my other items is going to be electronic and not help me with survival at all.
So you don't plan to be stranded for a while, do you?
No. I'm here knowing that I might not last long, but in the very moments that I will not last long, at least I'll have some sort of enjoyable time.
Okay, what about you, Nate? What's one thing you're going to bring?
We'll just add to that real quick. I bet her second one is going to be a massage lazy boy chair. I bet. Take bets.
Would the generator hold that?
All right. I'm going to have to be like most of the chat who've already been dropping in their comments, and it would be a knife, specifically a bushcrafting knife. So that was a rabbit hole I randomly went down on YouTube. This whole bushcrafting thing. It's like, oh, you can take a knife and you can build a log cabin with it. So I was like, oh, cool. So
see, that's smart because you kind of do need some kind of a weapon or tool to chop down firewood if you had to, right?
Yeah, or fight the native crabs.
Oh. Or animals, not crabs. I don't know about the crabs. I would just steam them, and then also maybe to cut down fruit and stuff like that if the island had any trees.
Right.
So that would be smart.
Either that or like a hatchet. Those are popular, or a small axe.
Yeah. So the first thing I would bring is matches because I don't think I'm clever enough to start a fire using wood and rocks and all that like the Cub Scouts do.
Okay, now if your matches you came out of the ocean, they're going to be wet.
No, it's in a waterproof bag.
I was about to say they're waterproof. Okay. She tried it already. It works.
Yeah.
All of our items have plot on.
Most people, most Asians will put stuff in a Ziploc bag. See, so it would be in a Ziploc bag.
Okay.
in my purse.
Well, that's 2 items then, because you have a Ziploc bag.
No, because the matches is in the Ziploc bag. But I would do that just so that I could have fire all day, all night, in case, because you don't know what kind of island we're on. Like, are we on a tropical island? Are you like in Iceland?
Yeah,
So,
that is true. There are cold islands.
but I'm assuming we're on a nice tropical island, because if I were to get deserted in one, it would be a tropical one, not the iceberg.
I have a feeling if it was a nice island, someone would have already claimed it, because there's some not nice islands and people live on those.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, Charmaine, what's your second thing? What else would you bring?
My phone.
Okay, but you're going to lose service like in 24 hours.
I got a bunch of stuff downloaded, and I got like an app that helps me with self-care that I need to like keep up. So and
You
it
can
helps
see-
me with like the reminders and the tasks and everything. So that way I can charge it with the solar powered generator.
It's all coming together.
So you could
Yeah.
see who cannot survive without modern technology.
Mhm.
I think that'd be all of us, though. If we're going to be technical about it. I don't think any of us can survive without modern technology for like more than a week.
I could.
You could.
I could unplug, yeah.
All right, so tune in next week when we throw Arnie on
When we-
the island. We find out if she makes it out alive.
Sure.
We're gonna give her a knife and a Ziploc bag,
Matches.
No,
Hold
she
on,
has her
matches. Those are my two.
matches,
Matches
and a
and a
Ziploc
knife.
bag, and a charger that's not charged. You're gonna have to figure that one out.
Okay, Nate, what's your second one?
Second item, a water filter.
Water filter. See, that's
That's
smart.
a good one. Yeah.
Like-
Yeah.
But what kind of
have
water
to.
filter? The one that's in a pitcher and you just put the water in it?
They sell these you can make like a salt water filter, because you'll probably be surrounded by the ocean. It works by like you fill it up and then it's like clear on top, so then it causes condensation, and then you can drink fresh water. So yeah,
Yeah, because I don't know about drinking salt water.
yeah.
That's just does not taste good at all.
It's pretty amazing
Just
to
doesn't
like
taste good at all.
Mm-mm,
yeah. Don't drink
Not yummy.
seawater.
mm-mm.
Don't drink that soup, that salty soup.
Yeah, no. But yeah, I mean, the water filter would be good. Oh, Renz says he's going to bring a flare.
Just one.
Yeah,
flare.
one flare. And so if nobody sees it, then you're still stranded.
You know, people talk about that, how they would be stranded out in the ocean and they would come across, like container ships.
Mm-hmm,
There's a good chance that even if you had a flare,
mm-hmm.
the guy who's driving the container ship's probably on his phone.
Not looking at you.
Yeah, you don't have to look at the ocean. He's like, there's nothing up here.
See, but Byron said he would bring a pot so you could boil water. See, then that way you don't need a water filter. So that is
Mhm.
pretty cool.
You can also
Right.
play drums with it.
That's true. Okay.
Pass the time.
Because he just asked, what if your water filter is already clogged?
That is true.
So then maybe, see, so a pot, I think, and the pot, you could cook stuff, right? If you catch fish out there, you could make
Yeah.
sinigang.
Well, let's go see more comments. How about that? Yeah.
Okay,
I
let's
don't know.
go.
We didn't. None of us said that we were gonna bring seasoning packets on
wait.
this deserted island. It's not gonna be a
doesn't have-
bland.
No, it does not
Fish.
have to be seasoning packet. You can look around. Maybe they have like some palo trees around that island, right? Or you could use lemon. Okay.
Lemon.
Yeah. See, so Red said he'd bring a phone, water, and flare. Bring water. You already got a lot of water around you, right?
All right.
Melanie said she would bring a blade for cutting vines, filtering fish, etc. Yeah, But-
Filtering fish. How do you filter a fish?
I don't know. Maybe
Must
she
have
meant
missed
like
that.
maybe scaling a fish. We
I'm
don't
just
know.
teasing her.
Yeah,
'Cause
don't
she's
be
my
mean.
wife.
Yeah, you're gonna get it when you get home. All right, let's go to our thinking cap real quick. So our first question for our thinking cap, and make sure you get the right answer so you could win today's last one for this month.
How is it?
Yeah, because next week is already February 1st.
How about that?
So this is going to be our last one for the month. Okay, so question number 1. Which of the following is not part of the fire triangle, which is an easy way of remembering what is required to make a fire? Is it A, heat, B, oxygen, C, carbon dioxide, or D, fuel? Okay. A, heat, B, oxygen, C, carbon dioxide, or D, fuel. So go ahead and put your answers in the chat. And we're not going to post the answers on here because, that's cheating. So put that in. All right, Charmaine, what's your third? Wait, we're on the third one, right? What's your third item?
What was your second one, Arnie?
I said, what did I say I was going to bring?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I
never
didn't do
said
a
it.
second one, huh? I said I was going to bring something like either a blanket or a jacket or just something to keep me warm. Because if
Mhm.
we're somewhere stranded where it's cold, I don't think I would know how to put leaves together to make a blanket.
I don't think they make blanket out of leaves.
Yeah, or whatever that's
It'd be a
there.
very itchy blanket.
But what else can you use to make,
I mean,
shelter?
there's like sand.
Other
You can
people's
do like when
clothes?
you're a kid.
Oh, dig yourself in sand? Yeah, no. So I would bring like something just to keep me warm besides my fire.
You said other people's clothes.
Oh, are you just getting it from the luggage that came off the plane that crashed? And then
You
you just
know,
dig
if
in
I'm
there?
the only one who's alive, and if I'm coming from a plane,
Your
things
third
wash
item,
up.
the whole wrecked aircraft.
So much
Well, no. See, no, because if the plane crashed, I would just stay in the plane, right? Or whatever's left of it. See, so then I wouldn't
fair.
need a blanket. But we're just thinking there's nothing there except for you and that island. Okay,
Okay.
Charmaine, what's your third item?
If I'm being like serious, like an actual answer, although I would enjoy like having my phone and also a battery there, I would say like a tarp. Um, a tarp is good, or like a really big tarp, because you can use that for like sunshade. You can use that for some sort of shelter. It would be camouflage too, to hide myself from a bunch of animals. And also, if it gets really cold, you can try to use it as a blanket, um, and everything. And so, it would be a tarp probably.
Okay, hold on. I have to read this one. Chriselle put on there. I'd bring a floaty because I don't know how to swim.
For sure, for sure.
What
See?
kind of floaty? Is it like a unicorn floaty?
Possibly, right? She's a girl, possibly a
One of the
unicorn.
fun ones.
But see, that's smart though, right? Because you may
She
have to
didn't
go out
want to
into
do
the
a
water.
life jacket. A life jacket's more. She wanted to still be cute.
But
That's
floaty's
the
cuter,
thing.
exactly.
She still wanted to be cute.
And maybe she could use the floaty to try to go onto another island that's not deserted.
I hope the
That's
floaty
what.
has USB capability.
Okay, that's
Okay.
what made me like a little bit sad about like my answer. It was just like it has to be camouflage, huh? Can't have like cute designs on it because then it'll.
I mean, technically, you'd want something that would stand out though, 'cause-
Yeah.
so you can be seen.
You want
from
something
above.
bright.
Yeah, but or like if it's at nighttime and if I'm sleeping in like a makeshift tent and it's like bright green or like some really cute colors, the animals are gonna be like, "Ooh, who's that? Let me kill them."
I don't know. I would think like an animal on a deserted island, if they came across like a cute print tarp in the middle of the woods, they'd be like, I'm staying away from that. I don't know what that is. It'd be like if
It's like, I
aliens
don't
were
know
to
that
just
she was
show up.
chill like that.
What about you, Nate? What's your third item?
Third item, I have netting. So, to be able to catch fish. I did think about like a fishing pole, but I'm terrible at fishing. I always get it snagged on something. So I'm like, no, I'd use netting. Plus, I don't want to deal with the bait and everything.
Or since you have the knife, you can get like a piece of wood and like carve it out kind of and just do like spear fishing.
Yeah, that's too much work. Actually,
Hey,
see,
but
that's
you
why
know
I
what?
have the knife. It makes multiple.
Exactly.
items.
But even though it's too much work, you're going to be there by yourself. You're going to have nothing to do. You're going to get bored. So you're going to find things to do.
That's true. That is a good point. You got me there.
But yeah, netting. Yeah. And then I guess you could like tie it to a tree and make that your hammock
Exactly.
and sleep there.
You can make it a
Oh.
roof.
Well, there's different ways to like or like netting that you would use for a hammock. Because I was about to mention that, but I'm just like, if you want like the netting to catch fish, isn't it going to be like thinner for you, or like
Yeah.
so that they wouldn't be able to see it? Would you be
That's a
able
good
to lay
point.
down on a fish netting?
I mean, if it was made of like paracord, like one strand of paracord, I think can handle like 500 pounds. So
For sure.
I don't think I'm 500 pounds. I don't think last I
No,
checked.
I don't think so.
So,
Would
so
you be
Byron
comfy?
said, animals are colorblind. See, so you don't have to worry about it. Hopefully,
You can see contrast.
hopefully they won't be
right?
able to see you. But I did like what Oliver said. If you're bored, climb the coconut tree. See, that could be your, and then you could use your knife to cut off the top part of the coconut so you could drink the juice and then, dig in for the flesh.
Yeah, I think if I were to try to cut open a coconut with a knife, I'd probably hurt myself. Those are very
You see
difficult to
people
open.
who like open up like coconut with like their bare teeth. Crazy.
No,
That I have not seen.
I have not seen that.
I
That's
have not
amazing.
seen that.
Like,
I have not seen that. All right. So my third thing would be some type of reading material. Just because if I get bored, I'll have something to read.
Like the back of a shampoo bottle.
No, so it have to be like a very thick book that could entertain me for days on end because we don't know how long we're going to be stranded.
A dictionary.
you should do like an anthology of books or like
See-
a
Nothing wrong with a dictionary because by the time I come out of there, then I'll know a whole bunch of words that we probably don't even use.
Yeah, drop in the chat what book you would bring to pass the time.
Yeah, what's the thickest book you could think of?
people are gonna say the Bible.
Yeah, the Bible would probably be. I mean, the Bible would make sense though because it's really long.
It is. It's got a lot of little books in the Bible. So yeah.
Yeah,
And there's a lot of stories in there that could keep you entertained.
yeah. Bible's like a multi-tool of books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to our second thinking question. That way everyone can get their answers in and we'll know who wins by the end of the day. All right. So this Chile island is considered the world's largest island by land area that isn't a continent. Is it E, Antarctica, F, Madagascar, G, Greenland, or H, Great Britain? So which island is the Chile island is the world's largest island by land area that is not a continent? Antarctica, Madagascar, Greenland, and Great Britain. Don't forget, just put the letters. Don't type out the whole answer because it's easier to filter when you do the letters.
I think everyone on the island be chilling.
Chilling on that island, sure. Charmaine, okay, you know what? Somehow you got to sneak a fourth item in.
I gotta sneak a fourth item in. Cool. Cool. Okay. I'm trying to figure out if I want to just say like my joke answer or my real answer.
Either one.
Huh?
I said either one.
Yeah, either one. I think maybe probably like a shovel, like a sharp shovel.
A
That way,
sharp one.
like,
What do you plan on doing?
Yeah, what are you gonna
I'm
do with the
planning to
shovel?
cut things. If I can need to use it, because I didn't bring a knife. So if I'm planning to like, people can cut off like snake heads with shovels and everything. Maybe I can do that with a fish. I can then dig up stuff to try and make like some sort of like food storage or to dig myself in a hole.
Or you could dig yourself to the other side of the world, right? Like they do in the cartoons.
Yeah.
Just keep
Yeah.
digging until you get to the other side.
All right, you better
I
have.
land
in
on
your
the
book
island.
better
I'm
be
like, I don't like this island. I'm gonna find another one.
Now, I'm just curious. So let's say you guys are stranded on the deserted island, because you're gonna bring things hopefully to survive. But would you
Yeah.
even do anything or try to build something to try to get off the island, or are you just gonna wait and hope somebody saves you?
I don't want to give myself any hope like that. I know my skills.
You're not gonna build anything. You're just gonna hope that one flare somebody sees it.
I'm gonna be like, listen, someone else will be stranded on this island and one day and they'll be able to know what's up and then they'll get both of us out of here. And then
I've read too many books about people who've been stranded in life rafts. It's not fun. Like when the sharks figure out where you're at, they just don't stop bugging you.
So you just stay on the island.
That island.
See, I think I would have stayed on the island for a bit, but then if I knew, after all the fires I've built and SOS signs that you put on the ground and no one comes, I think I would try to build something.
Well, if you had that shovel, little by little, you could dig up your island and put it further out and keep building out and out and out.
Yeah,
I can make an enterprise. No.
I mean, you got a lot of time on your hands.
I
was
don't know.
mostly thinking of just if there's mud and dirt and places in there, I can try to dig up something either underground and that can be my shelter, or I can try to build up enough materials and everything and that could be my shelter. That's what I thought of.
You like
Yeah.
Minecraft.
They said you don't need a shovel. You could just use your hands to dig.
No. I need my hands still to scroll through my phone.
Oh, you know what? Okay, so for a fourth item, Oliver put something here for a fourth item. He could say lip balm, which is, which is true because if you're going to be stranded out there, your lips are going to get chapped. It's going to hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine
True.
you're already stranded there and then now you're in pain. See, so I would do that. And it
Imagine
also
being
helps to
stranded
build
there
fire.
and you having some chapped lips. Ew. That's an ick. No.
But someone did put his cute comment.
Mm.
Gilbert put in here that he would bring his wife.
Oh,
Maybe he's
No,
gonna make.
no.
Maybe
Your
he's
wife
gonna
is
make
no
his wife
object,
do the cooking.
he put down ice cream.
He put down ice cream. Hey, he could eat it before it melts. It's okay. Well, hey, if he's in Antarctica or Iceland, then it's
Yeah.
not gonna melt. So he's good with the ice cream, right?
All right. Zach, what other comments do you see?
So we're gonna close out. We're gonna close out the ones for our chat. And so it says, "I will bring a durable tarp or survival blanket, useful for shelter or collecting water." See, like I said, some kind of a blanket.
And a tarp.
Okay, we're gonna close the thinking cap. I'm gonna give you guys your answers now. So, the first question, which is following is not part of the fire triangle. It is C, carbon dioxide. That's gonna kill your fire.
Yep, that's in your fire for sure.
Yep. All right. And then the second question, the Chile Island, the world's largest island. I hope you got all this right, which is Greenland. So Greenland, not cool.
Not very green.
Nope. And then let's go to our leaderboard and let's go see who was ahead. As of last week, we have Brother Oliver Villanueva, and then Jolly Collins is right there close, and Melanie. So if Melanie gets both right and Oliver gets both wrong, then she still has a chance to win.
Nice.
So saying there's a chance.
There's always a chance, right? But hopefully Oliver got both questions because it's been on the leaderboard on top this whole month.
The whole month, yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully he gets this one so that he could get the prize.
It
And
was like
we're gonna
2025 is going to be the year that I am going to show up for all of these quizzes.
yes, please, because maybe you might win,
Mhm.
and then you can get cool prizes. We're gonna change up the prices; it's not all gonna be the same anymore. And so we'll kind of give you options of what to pay, what you want once we get our new logo
Yeah.
and stuff.
I did design a new logo till we have to switch over to another logo, but that's kind of in
Yes,
the works.
that is in the works because they want us to kind of change up and do other stuff, but that's to come.
Stay tuned.
It will be interesting. Okay, Nate, what was yours in case you could bring something else besides the three, or name something that you wanted to bring but wasn't. It did end up on your top three.
I can't think of one, but before the show, I thought Buc-ee's. I'd bring a bucket. I could shop. They have clean bathrooms.
And here's the thing: if you are from Texas area, or well, now I guess they're expanding to other states in this area.
Yeah. How would you describe a Buc-ee's?
Buc-ee's would be your go-to all rest stop, gas stop place. But I mean, anything you need, it's there. They've got clothing, they've got kitchenware. What other gas station do you see where they have a whole
Yeah.
section of kitchenware?
I described if a mall was a gas station.
I was
See,
going to say
that's
if the
true.
gas station was a superstore. Yeah.
Yeah,
Would
'cause
you
it's got
include
everything.
the gas or like the gas stations in there or just the convenience store, brother?
Now he
or-
just needs a convenience store. He got a boat to put gas
That's what
in.
I
Well, if I
thought.
had the gasoline, I could easily start fires.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I would destroy the island I would be on.
I'll
So
burn it to
then I
the
don't
ground.
have to think about all this stuff.
But then I think if you had Buc-ee's there, you probably wouldn't even care if you got rescued or not. You would probably just stay there because you're gonna have everything you need.
Yeah,
And then
pretty
you
much.
have a little friend. You have Bucky.
You'd even have a truck because on all the stores they have a red pickup truck.
All right. We should probably say we're not sponsored by Buc-ee's.
No, we're
Nor
not.
do we
This
sponsor them.
is
It's
your
just-
bad for bringing it up, my guy.
But it's got everything you need, right?
Yeah, it does. It's a cool
Mhm.
place.
Well,
It's,
then I'm gonna get a Walmart. I'm gonna get a grocery store. 'Cause that's the game we're playing.
maybe
Yeah.
Walmart would be better because you'd actually get a bed. There's no beds in Buc-ee's. They have nice chairs.
They
But
have cots,
they do.
and they all got those things like those shelters where you can hide for when you're hunting. You know what I'm saying?
Hunting blind.
Yeah, no, it's like I was walking around time, so it's one of those. It looks like tarp and everything, but it is a square, and I guess you're supposed to go
Yeah.
inside there, and
Yeah,
that's where you
hunting
hide
blind. Yeah.
when you're hunting. When I thought like, oh, why would anyone need this? But I guess if people were hunting, they would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arnie, you're
I'll hunt
fourth,
them with the
or like
solar
what
powered
way did
knife.
you make it in the list? The list.
See, that I don't know. Because, I mean, honestly, I don't know if I really would need anything else. I mean, if you're stranded, you're stranded.
Wow.
Nothing else you can do,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Until someone rescues you. So,
Maybe we
I
can
think
close out with more comments.
yeah, let's go.
Tech, feed us some comments
Who else said what they would?
right here.
Answering on behalf of Matt, he would bring a karaoke machine, skincare products, and an ME with an M. Oh, and me. Oh, the wife. I think we need to ask him that and see. But you know what? That is funny though. A karaoke machine. I guess he could use. No, Sherman. He could use your generator to power his karaoke machine.
No, it's mine. I need all of the charge from my phone.
Okay. And JR said he's going to bring seeds, water desalination, and bolo. So yeah, seed.
Yeah.
I guess if there's no trees there, you could plant. Hopefully, there's some kind of place you could.
You'd be
'cause I don't
waiting a
know.
hot minute for them to grow, though.
But that's what I'm saying. Do they grow on sand?
You know, well, the thing is, my experience with growing plants is they take forever to grow. So
Oh, Vilma Collins said she would make the island to be her own world. See, if you wanna get away from everything, I guess you could just stay there as long as you had all the stuff you had, right? Oh, Ren's see, and this is what I said earlier. Ren said he would bring Wilson with him,
Wilson, the volleyball.
right? That way he could talk to him, right? And then what else? Matt is not on vacation. It's not a vacation, Matt. You can't have your karaoke.
It's like he's here for a fun time.
Yeah. Hey, but you know what? You got to make the most of it, right? If you're already stranded there, you might as well have fun.
That's why I wanted my phone, because I downloaded a bunch of music on it. So I'm just like, listen, while I'm struggling to survive, at least I can have Leve playing in the background. So it's like a fun time, you know?
Have your own little party.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Hopefully nobody ever gets stranded on a deserted island. And hopefully if you do, you're actually prepared. But thank you all so much for joining us in our chat, joining us in our conversations. I think it was very fun and interesting. If you guys have other ideas of topics you would like us to cover, please throw it in the chat or send us a message. And then that way we can include it in our upcoming episodes. But with that being said, thank you all so much for joining in. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you again next week, same time, same place. And we'd like to just give out our final shout outs to our INCRadio station manager, Brother Wale Taray, our CFO coordinator and SEPSI president, Brother Angelo Eranio Manalo, and of course, our executive minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. Thank you all for joining. See you next week.
This is INCRadio, DZEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.